Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. We are off to Bayford Meadows today for the 5th round of Club 73. It's about a 2-hour drive, just over 2-hour drive down there, which I love. I love a bit of travelling, not so much the mornings as I'm not a morning person. I'm very excited for this track. It looks very technical, very fun. They've got brand new karts in as well. So hopefully it will be good fun. Hopefully we get a good result and maybe another podium. So we have arrived at Bayford Meadows. As you can probably tell from where I am, it's absolutely tipping it down. I've had to put my suit up because it's getting cold. So yeah, it's absolutely tipping it down. But I've got a while until my race, so hopefully it would have cleared up by then. But yeah, look, all the way over there, you can see the track is actually flooding at this rate. Just to show you how bad the rain actually was, this is what it looked like when it actually started raining, and luckily it didn't last for too long, but it was absolutely tipping it down. So after the absolute downpour that we had here at Bayford, it is drying up a bit. As you can see, there are still many puddles around the track, still down there, but it is drying. I've got about an hour and a half before I go on. So hopefully it's dried up by then. I'm very scared to do this in the wet, as I've never done this track before. So yeah, we'll see. Right, we have come back to the Mummobile to get my racing equipment, obviously, because I'm about to go on into about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and it's a fully dry track. And there's no cloud, well, there are clouds in the sky, but no rainy clouds, so yeah, hopefully it's good. I'm actually really excited, very, very nervous though, as I'm in the A final, and I've never done this track before. I'm starting 7th out of 12, but hopefully it will be good fun, because that's all that matters. Here we are then at the start of my race. I'm starting 7th, get a good launch off the line, a lot better than the guy in 6th, so I get him immediately off the line and make up a position, which I was very happy about. I was then straight on the bumper of the kart in 5th, making sure I can get as close to them so I can try and overtake them on these first few laps, which is critical. I am close with them here, but I do notice he's trying to overtake for 4th position, so I start to hang back a bit, leave him and 4th position to battle it out and try and optimise on any mistakes they make. Fortunately, they didn't really make any, but I was still right on the back of them and well in the mix. So overall, it was a strong opening lap. As you can see on this next lap, I have tried to make an overtake on the karts in front, optimising on the other kart getting through, but I was stuck on the outside going to the next corner, and I wasn't able to get the traction on the exits of these corners very well, so I was stuck there. I did try and get the switcheroo, but I just thought that the draft down the small straight we had would be a better option so I can stay close to the kart in front, and ensuring I don't make any mistakes so that other karts behind me can't overtake me. Unfortunately, I didn't get the overtakes on film, but as you can see, I am now first and I'm leading the race. This is about just under 10 laps in, and I have to defend like mad. Mainly because I wasn't 100% comfortable with the track at this point. I was still getting oversteer. The karts were very oversteery. Don't get me wrong, I liked it, but it was made it difficult to defend. As you can see, the 2nd and 3rd place are right on my bumper. Luckily, they fought a little bit there, so that gave me a little bit of a buffer. But as you can see, right about now, the back end on my kart spins out, or steps out, sorry. But I get a good launch down the straight, and that gives me a bit of a gap. And I did manage to create a little bit of a gap down the straight, making things that little bit easier. Unfortunately though, as you can see, my lead didn't last for that long, and it was more me 2nd and 3rd in a battle, but I make a big lunge down the inside of the first corner, which is pretty much flat out on 3rd place, and I managed to make the move stick, but that does mean I have to defend a lot through these next couple of corners, because he will be right there and will have plenty of opportunities to overtake me. So I take the inside line, I hug the inside so he can't make an overtake. I also make sure I get a good exit on the coming out of this corner here. I do get a bit of oversteer again, but I'm able to get away with it, and down the straight as well. He does try and overtake me around the outside, but because I obviously have the inside, I'm able to fend that off and squeeze him out. So eventually I held on to 3rd place. It was not over there though. The battle for 3rd place became very, very intense. I let him have the inside because I knew I could get him on the exit. As you can see, I then am able to have that inside line into the next 2 corners, which obviously gives me a massive advantage. I'm able to squeeze him out. He tries to keep his nose in here, but I'm able to squeeze him out and reclaim third. But he is obviously looking for an overtake through these corners. He knows this is my weak spot at this point, and this is where he tries to go around on the outside. Then he tries to switch back me, but I'm able to cover it off and down the straight, so it is okay. But then the exact same thing happened on the next lap. We are side by side going through these sets of corners. It's one of the best bits of racing I've ever done. Very hard racing, however, still very respectable. I did then manage to break away from fourth place and catch up to the front two, but this was during the closing laps of the race, so I knew that every 10th counted. I did also know, though, that with me fighting and also being held up by the front two, that fourth place would catch up to me very easily, which he does now. In the end, unfortunately, I wasn't able to make a move on first and second, but I still held on to third, which I was very happy about, especially for my first time at Bayford, and meaning I've got 3 podiums on the trot now. What a race. That's probably the most difficult race I've ever done. It was a constant battle in the top 4. The top 2 split away from me in third and the other guy in fourth. But then they started battling, so I caught them back up, and it was back to a group of 4. I got a mega start. Well, I say mega start. I got 6th off the start, and then making it way through, I got battled up to 4th, then 3rd, then 2nd, and then up to 1st, which I only held for a few laps, but I'm still proud of it. This is a post-edit video. It's only because I waffled through basically that whole segment of the video. But basically all I said is as you saw, we finished basically crossing the finish line all together. And I think the difference between 1st and 4th place was 0.2 of a second. The day's not done though. We have arrived at Blue Water, and hopefully I will get some Hot Wheels because there's a nice entertainer here. The sun is in my face, so it's all good. And hopefully I don't stink. We are back from Bayford Meadows now. Excuse all the holes of the Hot Wheels on my wall. It's because it's hot at the moment. I think it's actually melting the blue tag. But nevertheless, we're back now from a very, very good day out. We did have 5 guys as well at Blue Water. And obviously, we got the goods of Hot Wheels. These are the Hot Wheels in question. I'm very proud of my purchases. Not proud of the price, but I'm proud of the purchases. That was my day out with Club 73 at Bayford Meadows. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video and enjoyed more in-depth analysis of basically what I think during the race and what happened basically. But yeah, thank you very much for watching if you have made it this far, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Also, just quickly say, this puts me top of the championship, so woohoo.